Humans, what have you learned?
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Yes, Ixonstorm here with Gaming News Live, and boy have we got some stuff to talk about today. Fortunately got no soundboard because voice mods decided it's going to play silly buggers with me. But does everything sound okay to the guys in chat? We've got 78 Inc, Aero Nations in the house, the Great War. Hello my fellow maggots. Oh, thank you very much, Aero Nation. Thank you very much. Just a shame I couldn't get this goddamn soundboard to work. But before I'm going to have to wet my whistle, you know. Oh, I've got it flashing. Let's just have a quick look, see what it's saying. No, not playing ball. Oh well, it is what it is. Yes, I have moved locations. I have moved into the other room, moved all the bedrooms around in my house. So my wife has now got the back bedroom, so I can record videos at my leisure whenever she lets me use my gaming chair. Because, yeah, she uses my son's Xbox. So, yep, new location, same attitude towards stuff. Oh, hang on, no. Just checking my voice mod. Is it going to play ball? Let's have a look. Yay, have we got voice mod working? Is that playing through here, guys? I don't think it is. That's why. Ah, well, it is what it is. But yeah, what have we got to talk about today? I've just seen your comment there, 78. My missus games when she feels like it's normally during the winter. In the summer, she's out sunbathing in the back garden. She doesn't see. You don't see her in front of a TV in the summer. Yeah, summer. Yeah, Aero Nation, I did. I literally rerouted an entire cable, 20-foot cable of Ethernet to this corner of the room. Yeah, it's been fun. And remounted a 45-inch TV. Not so much fun. But yeah, we got quite a lot to talk about today. You got a Resident Evil Requiem, the Division boss has obviously jumped ship. A little bit of news on Assassin's Creed and the ex-Assassin's Creed, what was he? The guy in charge. He's not a happy bunny. Also, if none of you have played it, Styx, Blades of Greed. It was supposed to have been out last year, but it has been delayed till the end of this year. But if you've not played the Styx games, go and do it. They are absolutely awesome. Oh, he even has a little dig at Assassin's Creed in the second Styx game. You've also got some news on which CD Projekt Red. And the big one, Rockstar Grand Theft Auto. But let's get straight into it, shall we? So, first of all, Resident Evil. I watched that showcase. I reacted to the whole thing. I think that game is going to be absolutely insane. The thing that really has got me thinking, though, are we going to be getting that semi-open world that they potentially are promising us? That's the bit I'm, how do I put it, really intrigued by. Because why would you advertise that Porsche car for Leon and not let us drive it? That's the one thing I am definitely looking forward to see. Yeah, Aero Nation, It's gonna be absolutely insane, that game. I cannot wait. But yeah, if you can just move my mic here, you can see that I've got a little friend in the corner here. Matches the picture that's over here. As you can tell, massive Assassin's Creed fan. So yeah, I thought I'd tart it up a little bit. But yeah, back to Resident Evil. This game is looking better and better every time they showcase it. The one thing that I did notice they didn't do in the showcase was drop a announcement for any of the remakes that are happening. It doesn't look like anything is ready to be shown unless they're going to do a separate showcase for it, which potentially that could be what's going to happen. Another showcase, Code Veronica, all of them lovely remakes that they're doing. Code Veronica I never played, didn't even look at it because I wasn't into Dreamcast. Was it a Dreamcast only game? I'm sure it was. I never played Code Veronica, so that will definitely be on my list of games to play when that drops. But the little bit of news that dropped after the showcase is this little gem of information, and it's actually quite interesting. Where's my screen share? There it is. So yeah, Resident Evil Requiem was originally a tense, stealth-orientated horror starring only Leon before the team went back to the drawing board. People wouldn't want to see a timid Leon. Are you for real? It was Dreamcast. Thank you, 78 Inc. Thank you very much, mate. But yeah, I'm not being horrible. They were going to do... Resident Evil 9 was originally going to be Leon on his own. That's absolutely nuts. I can't believe that. Absolutely. Wow, what game would that have been? Leon on his own. I think they would have gone down the route of Village, because I didn't find Village scary. I think Village was actually quite tame compared to 7. 7 was by far the scariest Resident Evil I've ever played. Wow, I've learnt something new there as well, Aero Nation. Wow, they all started on Dreamcast. That is absolutely nuts. I can't believe that. But yeah, we were originally gonna get a Resident Evil 9 with only Leon. Are you happy that they've gone down the route of Grace Ashcroft and Leon as a secondary character? Yeah, 78 in Biohazard. That first scene in the house with him chasing you around, I was sweating bullets, mate. That was so intense, and we're going to get more of it in this new Resident Evil. This looks like it's going to scare the living daylights out of you on any occasion it can get. I can't wait. And we haven't got long to wait. End of next month. Not long to wait at all. But yeah, Resident Evil looks absolutely awesome. Oh, it was on PS2 as well, Great War. Yeah. Question for the chat though. Who do you think we're going to get as cameos in Resident Evil Requiem? Who else is going to make an appearance? What legacy characters are going to make an appearance in this next mainline entry? Because we've had Chris, as Aero Nation's just pointed out in the chat. We had Chris as the side character in Village. He was also playable in 7. So who are we going to get in this one? In so many to choose from. What do you think, chat? And anyone who watches after the fact, please let me know who you think is going to make an appearance in Resident Evil Requiem. Because the showcase was okay. It did, for 12 minutes long, they did that filler with the watch. And I can't believe the prices on the watches. That is just insanely expensive. You're looking, what was it, just over $2,000 for the Leon replica, and it was what, over $1,500 for Grace's replica. It's just like, no. If you're going to do something like that, make it so the fans can actually purchase the damn things, because what's the point? But yeah, there we go. Not a lot really they're going to drop now. And as it states here, it's 2 games in 1. It's actually 3 games in 1. Because if you count Grace as a playable character, Leon as a playable character, and then you can switch between third and first person, that's 3 games. Yeah, Claire. Claire could make an appearance. Oh, that would be insane, Aero Nation. That would be absolutely bonkers. Leon and Chris. Oh, that would be... We haven't seen that, so was it 6, wasn't it? Oh, you don't need to know the lore for Resident Evil or Great War. You do not need to know. Let's get rid of this. It's not working. But yeah, I'm super stoked for this. I'm gutted that this bloody site was working before I started the stream. Technology for you, eh? But good to see Claire returning. Yeah. It was like when I did my breakdown of the last trailer, I think it was. Who in the chat thinks it's Sherry that was in Leon's ear? Oh, you're not wrong there, Aero Nation. If you know too much of the lore, the whole thing doesn't make a lot of sense, if I was to be perfectly honest. They've chopped and changed the lore within Resident Evil so many times, it's insane. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers, the lore for Resident Evil. You can't keep up with it. I think Sherry was definitely the one in Leon's ear in them trailers. Wondering if it's hard to know where it fits in the timeline. Because if that's Sherry in his ear, that would mean that she's still benched after she was infected. Oh, turn it around. Interesting theory, Aero Nation. Could it be a reset? Interesting. The other thing that I said in the showcase video is that massive ass monster that is chasing Grace around. I actually cut off on the video because I forgot. I should have let it carry on playing because I went before the last bit of gameplay showed up. And that monster comes out and says to Grace, "I won't forgive you." Is it Grace's mum? I think it could be. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? That's the best part about gaming. We will have to wait and see and wonder what the hell Capcom could potentially be doing with this series now. Because everything they do is gold. Every single remake they've done has been absolutely awesome. They just nail it every single time. But I am super stoked for Resident Evil. But we'll move on because we're all waiting for it. We can't just keep talking about it. We need that physically in our hands now. And as most people would think, just release it. Why wait until the end of February? But next bit of news. Wait for the sub 20-minute speed runs. Yeah, that is true. But next bit of news that has dropped. Did anyone watch the New Game Plus showcase, which was by far the longest goddamn showcase I've ever had to sit through? Thank God I didn't watch it live. It was like 4 hours long, and they waffled on and on and on. It was a chore to watch. But Division 3, as we all know, has been shown now. They are going on about how big of a monster it is. But in the New Game Plus showcase, they only had Julian... Is it Julian Garrity? Yeah, that's it. Julian Garrity. Bigging up the Division 3. And he really, really did big it up. He was like, oh, it's a massive monster of a game now. It's turning into this big thing, Division 3. Well, he's only gone and left Ubisoft. Yep. He is now working on Battlefield. He has left the Division. They came out and did a few little quotes. Well, Ubisoft buttering everything up and smoothing it over. It was actually quite funny. But this is over on GameSpot. So let's go and have a look at this, because it's actually really, really funny. So yeah, Massive Entertainment has announced that Julian Garrity, the executive producer for the Division at Ubisoft, is leaving the company to join Battlefield Studios. Could he be replacing Vince Zampella? That could be the one that nobody actually knows what he's going to be doing over at Battlefield Studios, but for something like this to be announced, I think he may be Vince Zampella's replacement. God rest his soul. Such a shame we lost him. But the quote here from Ubisoft: "Why we will miss him. His mark will live on at Massive, and we continue to bring the world he's been part of creating for our players for years to come." Wow. They are so kissing somebody's backside here. But they've also said, don't worry about Garrity leaving. Our teams who built this world with Julian are still here, carrying it forward with an ambitious, unchanging commitment for the future of Division 2, Division 2 survivors, the Division resurgence, and the Division 3. Really? It's Ubisoft. You can't even release Splinter Cell, and you're expecting us to get all happy-go-lucky over this. You're having a laugh. Really are having a laugh. Oh, bunch of muppets. But Garrity's also come out and made his own statement. The Division future burns bright, and I can't wait for you to discover what the teams have been working on. Long live the Division and Godspeed. So, actually, we can't believe he's leaving. Please come back, please. I'm not being. He probably is the only consistent that has. Oh, Grandpa Barbecue Game Cat's in the house. I would play you a sound, mate, but as I said at the start of the stream, my soundboard's decided to die. Absolutely, I've added a load of new sounds to it as well. Let's see, I'm going to have a quick gander. Let's see if it'll let me change it now. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I got it working. Let's get this going. Where are we? Run my soundboard. You know, everyone goes off and goes and buys all these stream decks and all that lovely stuff. And I literally went on voice mod because it's free. And they've got an app so you can run the whole thing through your phone. Right, where's my soundboard? And just because I can. This one, this is what I'm gonna. This is how I feel now that I've got my soundboard working.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Oh yes, my man, Duke Nukem. Yeah, really, a phone app. Look, I'm not gonna. I will show you. Look, here you go. Don't know if it'll come up on screen, but there you go. It might be a bit glary because of my two monitors, but there is my soundboard. There you go. Which one should we do? There you go.
Unfreaking believable.
Oh yes. Oh, it's actually, I'm not even on the premium 70 era. That's just part of the app. So yeah, no, I'm not wasting my money on Stream Decks and all that. Yeah, do it for free. It's all about the saving money. But yeah, he's left Ubisoft. But for anyone that watched, you all probably, most of the chat were here last week. I said I was going to find some more Johnny 5, and I did.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower!
There we go. Thank you very much, Grandpa Barbecue. One thing, I know Mag's not in the chat, I haven't seen pop up anyway, but I did get one. And if Mag ever does jump into the chat, I will play this specifically for him.
Hope you like Italian.
And the reason my soundboard wasn't working is because it had decided it was going to connect to my laptop speakers and not my earbuds. Yeah, but yeah, back to Division. They've lost Julian Garrity to Battlefield. I'm not being horrible. That's not a bad thing, if I was to be perfectly honest. Is it something that we don't know that's going on behind the scenes? Because there's all this drama going on at Ubisoft at the moment. A lot of drama. And that is involving ex-Assassin's Creed boss sues Ubisoft for nearly $1 million over alleged forced firing.
Fatality.
That don't sound good. But yeah, Mark Alexis Cote, as he was previously in charge of the Assassin's Creed franchise, gave us all of the RPG parts of Assassin's Creed and did the one thing that I hate him for, and that is taking the modern day out of Assassin's Creed, because I do not like this whole Animus hub. I think it is completely and utterly stupid. And then to get the story in Assassin's Creed, you have to do all of the stupid little missions. And you guys probably all know in chat, I am 3 achievements away from every single achievement in Shadows. But I haven't got a damn clue on what's going on in the modern day, because you have to do all these Animus glitches and kill a certain character. Yes, Aero Nation, bring back Desmond. You can have this one.
Betrayal.
No, wrong one. Where is it?
Give me a hell yeah! What?
That's what you can have for that Aero Nation.
What?
But yeah, this guy is suing them for $1 million because they moved the Assassin's Creed franchise over to that stupid subsidiary company that they've decided to make to hide the money. We all know that Word on the Street, what's that, 78? Word on the Street, Tencent is trying to do an under-the-table deal to acquire them. That's not good. At least we know what we're getting with Ubisoft. Tencent, you haven't got a damn clue what you're getting. They'll rip Ubisoft apart. You wouldn't be getting more Assassin's Creed. look, was it Tencent or was it Embracer that completely killed the Deus Ex franchise? I can't remember. I get confused between Embracer and Tencent because they're both as bad as each other. But yeah, he's suing for $1 million because, according to him, his job was still there, but he refused to locate to France because this position that they are running within. What is the name of that company? Anyone in chat? What is the name of that company that Ubisoft have subsidiary split? Is it Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow? They put them all into a separate company, haven't they? And it's being run by Yves Guillemot's son or whatever his bloody name is. The whole family's weird. But he's suing them for, look at this, constructive dismissal. You still had a job, mate. It's not my fault you decided you didn't want to move to France. That's your problem. That's, it is what it is. Get with the program. I think when it comes to the whole outcome of this, it's definitely not going to go well for him. He ain't going to win. Yeah, here we go. Radio Canada reports that the lawsuit was recently filed in the Superior Court of Quebec and claims 1.3 million Canadian dollars in damages, or roughly 935,000. In it, Cote details the events leading up to the departure from the company, including the meeting in the summer of 2025, when he apparently became clear that he would no longer remain in charge of Assassin's Creed, the franchise he had led since 2000. Well, look at that's a nice little typo, isn't it? I think they forgot the C. In 2022, strategic reboot outlined in its ambitious future. You ruined it, Advantage Studios. Thank you very much, Aero Nation. But yeah, why do they owe you? To most Assassin's Creed fans, you've ruined the franchise anyway. We should have had a modern day Assassin's Creed straight after Desmond. That's what that whole thing was leading up to. And I remember the original developer of Assassin's Creed went off and made that ape game where you played through the generations working up to Caveman. And that was a damn good game. That was a hidden gem in the rough. That was absolutely awesome. Bloody ads, go away. So yeah, he's suing them. There we go. I could have scrolled down a little bit more. Aero Nation, Vantage Studios. So he's suing them for constructive dismissal. I think he's an absolute plonker, and the best thing they've done is get rid of him. I think that it'd be interesting to see where they go, especially with Hexe, and we'll get onto some news about Hexe in a minute. But I honestly think the best thing for Ubisoft as a company right now is get rid of the entire Guillemot family. They are absolutely poisoning their own company. Oh, is it broken engine? Snowdrop on PC's a broken engine. Runs perfect on consoles. Because I've been dabbling a little bit in Division 2 with my missus, just to help her out at the moment. It was a bit of a distraction. I've always thought that the engines that Ubisoft make are really, really good. So, yeah. Anvil engine. Oh, even though, get this, there is a massive glitch since the last update on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I've had to try and find a way around it, and it's all to do with your knowledge points and your masteries. And once you go into New Game Plus, it stops giving you them. Comes up on screen, but it doesn't actually go into your menu. It's almost cost me these achievements. I was ready to give up. But Shadows, I think, is an absolutely awesome game. It scratches that Tenchu itch. Just sneaking around as Naue. Yasuke, take it or leave. I'm not really bothered about him, to be honest. He's a bit limited. Even though the ending, I'm not going to spoil it, the ending to Shadows, as much as they say they put Yasuke in the last minute, if you play Shadows, come back and tell me what you think of the end of that game. Do you think that he was last minute, or do you think he was actually the main protagonist and they've had to flip the script? Let me know. If anyone watches after the fact and you've played AC Shadows all the way through to the end, let me know in the comments. Because I was like, wow. So yeah, this Muppets decided, that's it, I'm suing them. Let's see how far this gets. But more Ubisoft news. Anyone excited for Assassin's Creed Hexe in the chat? Because I can tell you now, from what I'm hearing about this game, I seriously cannot wait to see what they do with the next Assassin's Creed. But let me know. Are you excited? Any of you guys in chat going to be buying Assassin's Creed Hexe? Because the one thing, if you watch my last video on Hexe, was they've drafted in the guy that did Arkham Origins. So are we going to be getting some form of Arkham style combat in the next Assassin's Creed? That I'm intrigued by. But then there was this little bit of news on Games Radar. They've now got a new lead scriptwriter. Yeah, 78 Hexe is going to be the darker one. It's the witch trials. God knows what they're going to do with it. They're going to go full on supernatural and horror. I hope so. They need to darken the series up, because it's Shadows. Gameplay's awesome. I really do like the gameplay, but it's just so airy-fairy. But yeah, Christopher Grill is heading up scriptwriting duties for the next mainline Assassin's Creed. And this guy, he's got credits for Assassin's Creed Origins, Valhalla, and Mirage, and signed on as lead scriptwriter for Hexe. This, to me, we're not going to see this. I was hoping we're going to get to see some form of announcement with regards to this year. But every time I find an article on it, it just seems to be further and further away. We don't seem to be getting anything close, because they keep going, oh, here's a new scriptwriter. Oh, by the way, we've just brought in a new guy to run the studio. You're like, doesn't make me... It's almost starting to feel like Splinter Cell. You know, that whole 2027... I reckon it might even be later than that, 78 Inc. I don't think it's going to drop. They may make an announcement in 27, but I don't think they're going to drop it in 27. Because if you look at the games at the moment, they are seriously just delaying everything, or not even giving a release date for it. It's just absolutely stupid. You know, Splinter Cell. How long have we all known Splinter Cell has been in development for? Been in development for years, and as maggots, we know, Mag said it's done, it's there, it's ready to go. Release it then. But I don't know. I think Ubisoft are struggling internally. I think something's going on. There's a lot of people being shuffled around the board. Yeah, 78. I'm not being Splinter Cell. I thought that was going to be announced last year. And what did we get? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ubisoft have just gone full-blown quiet. Yeah, there's the whole Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced this year. The Sands of Time seems to be getting pushed further and further away. And that was supposedly supposed to have been shadow dropped yesterday. And that news was a load of rubbish. Absolute bull. watch it be another mobile game. Nope. I'll let you in on something. Is it Project Jade is still in development? So that mobile title from Ubisoft in the Assassin's Creed franchise is still in a development. I don't know. I can't do mobile games. Yeah, Great War. The amount of people that want that new Splinter Cell is... But every time they talk about it, it's like they've gone 3 steps backwards and they've not actually progressed with it. Oh, you gotta love Ubisoft. So yeah, we're getting a new lead script writer for Hexe. You guys phones right. I can't do mobile games. I can't do the touchscreen controls. I know you can put your Xbox pad on your phone and play games that way, but no. I just can't bring myself to it. I really can't bring myself to do it. So yeah, new lead scriptwriter for Assassin's Creed Hexe. I don't see this game coming out in the next 12 months. I don't see it being announced in the next 12 months. I think their big ones is Black Flag Resynced and that Prince of Persia. I don't think you're going to see anything major from Ubisoft over the next 12 months other than that. Which is a shame. It is absolutely... Oh, no. The one company that really makes me... literally gets on my nerves. Because they have such good games. And then they fumble it. It's almost like Microsoft, but worse. Not that you can get any worse than Microsoft. I say it'll be announced summer 2027. Yeah. I think we're going to be waiting another 12 months before we see anything Assassin's Creed rated. It's a shame because I've just finished Shadows. Because they've actually cancelled the second story expansion for AC Shadows. They're not doing it. Did I just get the message? Well, that was just seeing my message from a Red Wolf Renegade. Because straight after this, I'll have a little break between my show and his. But I'm guesting on Renegade Realm. So when we're done here, jump over there. Because we'll have a blast over on Renegade Realm. You'll think Black Flag gets a surprise drop in the next 6 months, RE9. I know that we've heard Mark go, he's really excited for it, and same with Colt. But for me, they've taken the whole core of that game away. They've taken the modern day sections out. It's not Assassin's Creed anymore. It's like the same feeling I got when I played Odyssey. It didn't feel like Assassin's Creed. And I think it's an absolute shame. Now, the one game that really, really impressed me, and I'm going to get a trailer up for it. Any of you guys played Styx? Anyone in the chat played Styx? Yeah, tell me about it, RE9. I'm going to be sleeping well tonight. I don't really want to drop a IGN trailer. Go away. There we go. How long is that one? Minute. That'll do. Get that up. Mute that for a minute. Start that over there. Make that full screen. I've uploaded a video on the Styx demo the other day. First time played, mate, 78. Hey, Red Wolf is in the house. What could we do on the soundboard for Red Wolf? What could we do? What have I got? Where is it? There you go, just for you.
Get over here!
There you go, Red Wolf. That's what you'd be saying to me when you start your show. But yes, Styx. Blades are great. If I've played both of the Styx games, they are the first one. That is a little bit like Marmite because the controls in that are a bit. But this one, number 2, awesome. They take the Mickey out of Assassin's Creed in it. Perhaps something about wearing, I don't need to wear a cowl when I jump off a building or something along that lines. But yeah, this just looked bonkers. Just mute my backing music. Let's play this. Oh, hang on. For some reason, where's my sources? No, no, no. Why aren't you playing volume? Ah, that's what. No. I love live streaming. Ah, there we go. Change that over. Right, you should have some audio now, guys.
But it also happens to be my favorite flavor. And that means I gotta get to it first. What the fuck are you doing? Can't you see I'm working here? Just try to keep out of sight.
This looks nuts.
Nighty-night. Sleep tight.
Oh, I love this guy.
Bet you wish you could do that. Hey, knock that shit off. I did the whole voice in my head thing 2 games ago. Now comes the fun part.
The demo's an hour.
But I just love the buzz of all this power. And you guys were worried. I told you nothing could go wrong.
Styx, I am Grand Priest Geoffroy, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
There you go. I really can't wait for that. That is just mint. Styx is just awesome. Absolutely awesome. If you haven't played them, go and play them. They're cheap now. You can pick them up on sale for dirt cheap. But Styx is, he's a foul-mouthed little goblin with attitude. And some of the things you can do to people on it with amber and stuff is just nuts. Oh, Aero, you'd love it, mate. If you like, yeah, he's a goblin. He's a goblin. But they've actually come out and stated that they are going to carry the stealth franchise. They're going to carry a flag for the stealth franchises. Because obviously, Assassin's Creed has gone down the Swanee. That's not a stealth franchise anymore. Splinter Cell, we haven't seen the light of day of. But this is just, it's carrying the flag for stealth games. Yeah, they did get into a little bit of trouble over the trailer. Because some of the stuff that happens in the trailer, especially the voiceovers, doesn't happen in-game. They have now actually come out instead. No, we are not putting that in the game. It was just for the trailer. So a lot of the fans of the series are a little bit miffed about that. But who cares? As long as the game's good, I don't care. I really couldn't give a damn. But I can't wait. There's so many games coming out in 2026. I get my years confused. Especially after what's went on in 2025 with me, my partner and all that lovely stuff. Everything just blurs into one. But there's so many games to play. It's like one of our fellow maggots, if you're one of the maggots over on the Mag's channel with the Magcast, Funky Playbox, he's not in the chat now because I know for a fact that guy is down the pub having a pint. Let's put my backing music back on. That's better. Having a pint, but he dropped on to Mag's Discord the games that are now coming, well, over the course of now until the 29th of January, are dropping onto Game Pass. And I'm not being horrible. Space Marine 2. Can't wait. Animal Use Protocol game looks like it could come out. I'll have to have a look at that 78. I will have to have a look at that. Yeah, Aero Nation, I completely agree, mate. It all blurs into one, especially when you get to, like, I'm 43, and it just, everything blurs into one. The scary part for me is I've got 2 kids. You know, obviously, my situation is, you know, my kids don't live with me. Me and the ex-wife, we mutually split, and I see them every week. But my son turned 11 the week before Christmas, and I'm thinking, where the hell has 11 years gone? Where has it gone? 11 years, poof, literally disappeared. Absolutely blows my mind. My daughter's 14. 14. It's almost ready, 2 years off working age in the UK. It's just absolutely bonkers. I feel old. I really do feel old. But with regards to Game Pass, though, all these games that are coming, you've got, is it Death Stranding, Director's Cuts? Yeah, Keep Living. Exactly. Not Aero Nations. I've got my chat in a very little box inside my OBS dock. So it's all little words. I need to stretch that out and have a play with it. Because last week it didn't work. But, yeah. We're all getting old. But we've got so many games to play. Wow. Your daughter's... Congratulations. Congratulations to your daughter. You're a granddad. I'm not there yet. Not yet. I've got the grey in the beard, but I think that's because of kids and ex-wife. Stress. Yeah, very much the stress. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a case of you've got these games, Death Stranding, Director's Cuts come into Game Pass, but you've also had that little bit of information drop recently that they're potentially dropping the free tier for Xbox cloud gaming. No, I'm not convinced. 40, wow, 78, you're only 47 and you're going to be a granddad. Oh, somebody getting old. You'd end up like me and Red Wolf. You have no hair as well. Yeah, I have white hair and a beard, but I'm young. Genetics. Great war. Actually, no. I have a great uncle. So my dad told me he had no hair from the age of 20. Bald as a baby's backside. You had your kids young. I had my kids young. I was in my mid to late 20s when I had my daughter. My daughter was born in 2011 and my son was 2014. I got married early as well. Active grandpa. Yeah, you are going to be a fun active grandpa. Wow, can you imagine the gaming that your grandkids are going to have? Oh, wow. But yeah, bold and beautiful. Yes, Red Wolf. Bold and beautiful. Oh, what could we put? What have I got? I need to really sort out this soundboard. But what can we put for that one? Come on.
Unfreaking believable.
Yes, nothing wrong with being bold. I will make you laugh though, Red Wolf. And you can bring it up on Renegade Realm. If I was to go back, say, 8 years, I had a ponytail. I had hair to here. Yep. Shaved it all off. But yeah, back to this. We are going to be getting the free tier on Xbox Cloud Gaming. It's not officially been dropped. It's kind of been hinted at. But I just don't know. And any of you guys going to use a free version of Xbox Cloud Gaming with, as it puts here on this page? Oh, I won't bring it up. I don't see that. This is Mike was slop and all that lovely stuff. But 1 hour of ad-supported playtime per session. That's worse than GeForce Now. Aero Nation. Oh. Yeah, 1 hour of ad-supported playtime per session. No, I don't see many people using it. I think my missus uses cloud gaming to test a game before she installs it. That's all she uses cloud gaming for. I think that's what the majority of people who have the console will do. Test the game, install the game. Because why play it over the cloud when you can play it natively in the first place? Just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, that is in the pipeline. But on this article here, Jez Corden has confirmed that ads will appear separately for those who are not subscribed to Game Pass. So those with active Game Pass subscriptions will still have an ad-free experience. How does that work? Jez Corden has confirmed that ads will appear separately for those who are not subscribed to Game Pass. So those with active Game Pass subscriptions will still have an... Ah, right, okay. Still, I don't see the point. You're not a fan, 78. GeForce Now, I tell you now, I'm not being horrible. They will get a complete and utter round of applause because their streaming service is just mind-bogglingly good. I did that video on the comparisons between their 4080 hubs that they were using and the 5080s that they dropped. Now, this is how good their cloud gaming is. I logged in on a 5080 server in France, and I live in Wales in the UK, so there's a good distance between me and the server, and I only got 17 on my ping, which is nothing, and it's streamed at full 4K on this laptop. Mate, if you've seriously 78, I see you in the chat there, mate. Go and try GeForce Now. It is insane. I don't know. It's wizard magic. I don't understand it. All I know is I can load up a game, play it on full ultra settings. I even bought Cyberpunk 2077 twice. I owned it for Xbox, bought the DLC for it. Still haven't played it. But then I went and purchased it again for PC just so I could see that game in glorious path tracing. It's insane that I'm streaming. This laptop I run this whole channel on is a 5-year-old gaming laptop. It's a HP Pavilion gaming laptop that I stole off my missus to start the channel, and I'm streaming Assassin's Creed Shadows on a 5080 with all the graphics turned up to high. It's beautiful to play. No lag, nothing. Obviously, it all depends on how far you are from the server farms, but yeah, it is what it is. That's the only issue I have with cloud gaming. Is if you live in the sticks, if you're not anywhere close, you are not going to have a good experience with cloud gaming. But yeah, we're getting a free tier on Xbox. Whoop-a-dee-doo. Bit of news that will definitely have Red Wolf Renegade in the chat happy, and I'll even bring it up on screen. Let's have a look here. Red's favourite game. Did you know about this one, Red Wolf? Witcher 4 developer CD Projekt Red has only gone and hired the award-winning Blizzard veteran who did all the soundtracks and music for Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo 3, Overwatch. Oh, and the list continues. Yes, they have now literally plucked him out of retirement. He is now full-time at CD Projekt Red, doing not only Witcher 4, but he's also contributing to Cyberpunk 2077 sequel. What? Yes. Oh, I can't wait. That is just... There we go. We can talk about that one on Renegade Realm. But yes, we are getting the guy that brought us so many good soundtracks. Oh, I can't wait. Witcher 4 is going to be off the chain. And God knows what they're doing with Cyberpunk. One thing we do know is they're not going to cock it up like they did with 2077. Not a chance. I think they learned their lesson with that. So yeah. Oh, nice bit of juicy news. Oh, can you imagine, Red Wolf, what kind of music we're going to be getting in Witcher 4 with this guy? Yeah. So Russell Brower joins CD Projekt Red as audio director. And all started as of January 2026. I agree with you, 78. I need Witcher. I actually tried getting my missus to play Witcher 3. And she goes, can you help me? And I went back. I got my backside handed to me. Oh, the controls on that are so old. Zero Nation, what if I want Cyberpunk 2 from a PS4? Well, if you want a puddle of plastic, I think they'll be able to help you there. It'll melt your console. So Witcher 4 developer is assembling an all-star team. So Brower is far from the first industry veteran to join CD Projekt Red in recent months. In November 2025, the Witcher 4 developer hired Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's game designer, Carol Coleman. I'll tell you now, this game is going to be nuts. Now, I've not played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 yet. I said on my cast in the chat when I was there I think it was last week, I picked up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but I haven't started it. I think once I've finished with Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm going to go back to some small games. I've had my fill of, how do I put it, open world. So yeah, nice little bit of interesting news on the whole music for Witcher and Cyberpunk. So yeah, to date, Brower has accumulated over 70 video game credits across more than 35 projects ranging from Wolfpack, Tarisland, during his 12-year tenure at Blizzard. This guy's got some serious pedigree. I can't wait to see what they do with it. I really can't wait. Oh, yes.
Need input.
Yes, we do need more input, Johnny 5. We definitely need more input. But yeah, as the thumbnail for this episode states, GTA 6. Is it playable? Well, it is for one unlucky soul. An unfortunate thing that this massive GTA fan obviously found out he's terminally ill. 6 to 12 months to live, and the family have stated it's been quoted in a few articles, he may not even be around for the release date of GTA. And Rockstar, and well, they reached out and obviously asked and told the situation, and Rockstar have obliged them, and he is going to be getting to play GTA 6 early. So hats off to Rockstar. That is the nicest thing anyone could do. That is absolutely awesome. But the big thing that's been coming up in the news over the last couple of days is GTA 6 content ready? The people have come out and said it's not ready to be released. I read today that analysts even reckon that November the 19th release date is going to get pushed into 2027. Who knows? For me, it's that big of a game, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just going to concentrate on the little titles at the moment because it's such a massive game. It really is a huge game. It absolutely bonkers how big that is going to be. But they're holding the industry to ransom, and I don't think that's very fair. So if it is a case of that they delay it again, what's going to happen is what we had at the end of 2025. every man and his dog is going to release a game. I haven't got enough time to play my back catalogue. I don't know how I'm going to play GTA 6. That game is going to be a lifer. I will purchase it, don't get me wrong, I'll be playing it. Whether it's a £70 game, 80. Obviously, if it goes over £100 in the UK for a game, no, just stupid. RE9, you don't think they're going to delay it again? I think they might. I think they might. I think they're going to wait till the last minute. And could it be a case of the likes of Microsoft know that that's getting a delay? Because where do they fit in the likes of Fable? They're coming out and they're saying, oh, we're going to release Fable this year. You got Forza Horizon in May. It is May, I think, if I remember rightly. So you got Forza Horizon 6 in May. You got Fable on the horizon. Do they know that GTA is just going to get pushed into 2027? So they've got that. You know, K-Rock's in the house. What's up, buddy? Don't worry about being late, mate. That's what's on demand, so. But no, I personally, if they delay it, I'm not going to be bothered. It wouldn't bother me at all if they delayed that game at all. Just push it. We've got enough to play. Since COVID, and they just rammed these games out, and now we're getting all of this, the developers catching up, and these games are going to be dropping. Because you've obviously got Clockwork Revolution from Microsoft that nobody's heard anything about. And I want to play that. If I had a choice between playing GTA or Clockwork, I'd probably go for Clockwork. But no, GTA 6. What a nice thing Rockstar to do. They, giving this guy, obviously he's probably had to sign a non-disclosure agreement and all of that lovely stuff. But yeah, what a nice thing to do. The guy, he'll get to play the game he loves and he's been a fan of for years, and he gets to play it. I have to admit that it's nice to see something positive for a change. Of course, the situation isn't positive, but I think personally that is the nicest gesture a developer could do. Yes, here you go. Go play the game. Don't worry about it. You enjoy it. So, hats off to him. Obviously, a lot of us who follow Colt Eastwood, we've seen his video. I watched his video about GTA. Didn't watch the spoilers part, though, because I didn't want to be spoiled when that game drops. But, come on. There's just too many games to play. Haven't got enough time. Haven't got enough money. What do you guys? Do you think they should just? Do you think they're going to release it on the 19th? Do you guys in chat reckon it is going to drop? Are we going to be getting this? Yeah, 78. It got me as well, mate. It really. I think the last time something like this happened that I read about and I knew about was, if you've seen some of my older videos, one I did recently as well actually, is Revolution Software Broken Sword. They actually put a fan who passed away, they put in his likeness into one of the Broken Sword games. It's nice for the developers to give back. Historically, Rockstar games don't exceed 2 delays. But they don't need to rush to sell it. This game is going to make them silly money. Absolutely silly money. But I don't know. With GTA, for me, I'm not in any rush. I really am not in any rush at all. I just don't like the fact that they're holding the industry to ransom with this game. Because when they drop this game, nobody's going to be playing anything else. Any other developer is just going to get washed up in Grand Theft Auto. It's not like when GTA 5 was released. you're waiting until 2028 anyways. Yeah, if I was to line up my back catalogue, I probably won't be touching GTA until then. It's just, no. It's one of them. But it's just nice that they've come out and they've done something like this for somebody. They'll make their budget back in the first week. Great War. They will make their budget back. There's not a chance in hell that that game will not make their development costs back in the first 7 days. That's not including pre-orders. They're going to be, if you still had the likes of Game in the UK, it still exists, but it lives inside a retail store now. It doesn't have its own floor space. If things like that were still in the UK, they'd be queuing around the block to pick up GTA. Oh, that's an interesting 178. Could they delay it to polish the PC version? Oh, they'd be happy PC owners if that is the case. Aero Nation. Don't threaten me with a good time. Well, I hope he brought the lube. But yeah, that's a nice gesture from Rockstar. Can't fault them at all. But that's everything. That's everything for this week. We've had quite an interesting episode. Resident Evil Requiem looks absolutely awesome. Can't wait to get my hands on that. All the drama with Ubisoft. Julian, I never remember his last name. Where is it? Yeah, Garrity, Julian Garrity. Leaving Massive Entertainment to go and play on Battlefield. Obviously, you got all the information about Assassin's Creed Hexe getting a new script writer. As I said, we're not going to see that anytime soon. Ex-Assassin's Creed boss suing Ubisoft for $1 million because he didn't like the fact he couldn't keep his job, even though they offered him one. You got Styx, Blades of Greed coming out end of this year. As I said, that's another game, 2026. Come on. We haven't got time. Obviously, Witcher 4 with their audio genius joining them from Blizzard Entertainment. Free cloud gaming is coming to Xbox. And obviously Rockstar giving a terminally ill fan a chance to play GTA 6. It's absolutely awesome. Oh, fair dues to them. Fair dues. But are you guys enjoying this new show? Let me know. And if anyone watching after the fact they're enjoying the show, please let me know. We've done all the topics. I'm just going to waffle on. We'll go up to past, and then I'm going to get myself ready for Renegade Realm. Have a little pee break before I jump on with dear old Red Wolf. That's an interesting question, Aero Nation. When are they going to shut the GTA 5 servers down? Thank you very much, Aero Nation. But yeah, when are they going to shut the servers down? Are they going to give them another 12 months and let people filter in to GTA 6? Because you've got to think, a lot of people are not going to be playing GTA 6 for the sheer fact of it's not on last gen. That's the interesting part with GTA. Thank you, 78. Thank you, Great War. But yeah, that is the question with GTA. I reckon, with that question about the servers, I honestly think they're going to wait 12 months. I reckon 12 months after the initial release of GTA 6. Let them all filter over, purchased an X console if they haven't bought it on the launch of the game. Red Wolf, you don't think they'll ever shut it down? They could merge it. Or they're going to go down the 2K route, because obviously they've just announced now that WWE 2K25, they're shutting the server down. 12 months. You've got a year left. The game hasn't been out that long. It just boggles my mind the way that they do it. Oh, that's true, RE9. Yeah, I don't think they're going to shut it down. Not shut it down in the sense how I think they will wait 12 months. They will rake in enough money off the people that are still playing GTA 5. Wait for them to jump over. Once they hit that peak player count that they have in GTA 5 on GTA 6, then they'll announce it. That is what I think. Yeah. I can see all your points in the chat. It is a money maker. I never really got into GTA 6. Not GTA 6's multiplayer. GTA 5's multiplayer. Never got into it. It's another one of them lifer games that's all you play, and I can't do things like that. Any new trailers dropped on? Let's have a look. Because the one thing I am gutted about is I can't stream the developer direct on Thursday. Because obviously this new room I'm now in is my son's bedroom, so he'll be here. I could try. Yeah, that's the thing that put me off Red Wolf. I'm not into MMOs. I just haven't got the time. Haven't got the time. What else have we got on here? Obviously, we've got Tomb Raider this year as well. So we've got Tomb Raider. You've got, obviously, GTA 6, the big one. Tomb Raider. What else have we got? Assassin's Creed, Black Flag Resynced. Sands of Time. Gears of War. Could that be the secret game on Thursday at the developer direct? Do you think they're going to drop that on the dev direct, or do you think they'll wait until summer? That is, I can't wait to watch it. Just a shame oh yeah, 007 as well, RE9. But I just can't wait to see what they do with Gears of War. That is I know I'm praying to whatever gods that may listen, but I really hope they don't mess it up. Really hope they don't mess it up. But I've got nothing else to talk about. And obviously, I'm jumping onto Red Wolf's show very soon. And we're going to be having a good old chat on there. So I hope you've enjoyed this show. Remember, hit that like button and that subscribe button on your way out if you haven't done so already. It costs you nothing. So anyone listening after the fact, if you've enjoyed it, subscribe button, like button, come on, costs you absolutely nothing. You get to see this pretty face every Tuesday. What more could one ask for, other than we definitely need the news to start rolling out, because as Johnny Five likes to say,
Need input.
we do need more input. Thank you, RE9. But yes, on that note, we've had second episode of GNL. Yeah, you like that, 78. Oh dear. I've also got this one if you're Mortal Kombat. Prettiest mug in all the UK. Here you go. For that one, RE9, you can have that. Gotta love Mortal Kombat. But I will be here same time next Tuesday. And guess what? Duke Nukem's going to help me out here with the outro.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
So on that note, weather the storm, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Humans, what have you learned?